Look around. Do you see it? The unease in the air, the tension that seems to grip every passerby. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Have you heard about where every news is crazier than the last? Today's headline might just make your jaw drop. Bunkers, drones, and the looming question, has World War III already begun? Buckle up, because this isn't your usual news update. Look around. Do you see it? The unease in the air, the tension that seems to grip every passerby, the whispers, the anxieties, the creeping dread that something terrible is brewing on the horizon. It's almost palpable, isn't it? It's the specter of World War III, and it's casting a long, dark shadow over our world, a shadow that grows darker and more ominous with each passing day. We see Russia bolstering its defenses, building bunkers like they're going out of fashion. It's a clear sign that they are preparing for something big, something catastrophic. We see Germany, a nation haunted by its past, dusting off old bomb shelters, transforming public spaces into potential tombs. The echoes of history are loud and clear. Are these just precautionary measures or signs of a coming storm we can't afford to ignore? The line between caution and preparation for war is becoming increasingly blurred. We want to believe it's not happening, that the lessons of history haven't been forgotten, but history has a way of repeating itself, doesn't it? But the drumbeat of war is getting louder, harder to ignore. It's a rhythm that echoes through time, a reminder of conflicts past and those yet to come. We hear it in the pronouncements of world leaders, in the movement of troops and tanks, in the escalating tensions that seem to hang heavy in the air we breathe. Every speech, every maneuver adds to the growing sense of inevitability. This isn't about being alarmist, folks. It's about being realistic, about acknowledging the signs that are all around us. This is about facing a terrifying reality, a reality that we must confront head-on if we are to have any hope of changing course. The world stands on the brink of an unprecedented conflict. As nations arm themselves and alliances shift, the question remains, can we still prevent the unthinkable? Have you ever wondered how close we really are to the unthinkable? Tonight, chilling developments are emerging across Europe, and the question looms, is World War III already underway? Russia's President Vladimir Putin is building massive nuclear-safe shelters for millions across his country and neighboring regions. Meanwhile, Germany is converting public buildings into bomb shelters and urging citizens to prepare their basements and garages for emergency use. But stop and think. Can bunkers actually save lives if missiles arrive faster than people can hide? In an age of hypersonic missiles and drone swarms, how much good is a concrete box really going to do? It's like bringing a butter knife to a gunfight. Sure, it's better than nothing, but it's not exactly reassuring. This isn't a call to panic, but a plea for rational thought. Instead of rushing underground, shouldn't we be rushing toward peace? Germany's move, according to the tabloid Bild, is a reaction to escalating threats from Russia. Just this month, officials leaked Operation Plan Germany, a classified NATO strategy for deploying troops to Ukraine in case of a nuclear crisis. Let that sink in for a moment. The Germans, who once gave us luxury cars, are now giving us bunkers. Is going underground really the answer? Across the border, ominous warnings are coming from Russia. Putin recently declared the Ukraine conflict had global implications and did not rule out strikes on the West. Zelensky once said missiles will speak for themselves. Well, guess what? Missiles are talking now, and it seems everyone is running to hide. Is this what the future of war looks like? Panic and bunkers? These are the questions that keep world leaders up at night, and they should keep you up too. The balance of deterrence and disaster is a delicate one, and the consequences of missteps are dire. The situation took another terrifying turn as swarms of unidentified drones buzzed multiple Royal Air Force bases in the UK, leaving intelligence agencies baffled. Does NATO still need a lesson that there's no cure for stupidity? And what exactly is this open door policy they keep talking about? A door to what? Nuclear fallout? Here's the harsh reality. Germany currently has 579 bunkers, down from 2,000 during the Cold War. They can only accommodate 480,000 people, less than 1% of the population. So, enough bunkers for the rich. But what about the poor? Where are they supposed to hide when the sirens wail? This isn't a Tom Clancy novel, folks. This is the reality we're facing, and the scariest part, we're woefully unprepared. Experts say Russia could target NATO members by 2030, but intelligence suggests it could happen much sooner. German officials are reporting a surge in Russian spying and sabotage. Was joining NATO a death sentence for some nations? Only time will tell. And then there's this. Can bunkers even protect you from a direct nuclear blast? Imagine millions of people buried alive under the rubble. Is this really the best the world can offer? Fear and underground survival? Germany is racing to develop an app to guide citizens to nearby shelters. But let's be honest, can anyone actually escape to safety within the 16 minutes it takes for a missile to hit? And as always, civilians are the ones who pay the price for wars started by leaders. Joe, the world needs peace, not bunkers. Why does it seem so hard for them to negotiate instead of escalate? Meanwhile, questions remain unanswered. What happened to the ATACMS and Storm Shadows? Are they just footnotes now in this ever-escalating crisis? Ukraine, once a peaceful nation, is now caught in the crossfire of global politics. If it stopped being a US proxy today, would the conflict die tomorrow? If you've made it this far, thank you for listening. But don't just sit there. Share this story. Because the more we talk about it, the more we hold the leaders accountable. And if you're brave enough to keep listening, hit that like and subscribe button. Stay informed, stay alert, and stay ready. This is Have You Heard About with Mr. Thankful. And trust me, there's always more coming soon.